Is that mic turned on? Is it turned on? Yes.
All right. I've been singing in chorale since I was very young. It was interesting because I was born in California, and my family moved to Utah. But before I moved, my cousins that lived here in Utah became members of the Utah Valley Children's Choir. And I got a recording of their music, and I showed it to my Sunbeam class. And I said, one day I'm going to be in that choir. And they're just like, yeah, whatever. So when I moved to Utah, it was one of my great pleasures to look up the choir and join. And I've been singing chorale and a little bit of on stage since then. Just here and there, whatever I find. And this is one of the numbers that I sang initially when I was an alto in the choir. And it's just stuck with me as one of the wonderful pieces that really gets down to the deep heart of the human condition here. In the song, the piece to introduce it, they tell the story of Alma the Younger. Who's familiar with the story of Alma the Younger? Yeah, he was doing very bad things. Not just him and his friends. They were going around persecuting the church and doing really wicked things. They, I guess I'm rambling a little bit too much, but think of how he must have felt when that beam of light came down and grabbed him and stopped him and just said, no, this is done, you're finished. And you have to wonder, how can you possibly continue your life when everything you've done up to this point turns out to be a lie, turns out to be wrong? And think about that as you hear the lyrics of this song. How could I change how I had tried, how I had failed, time after time, needing a strength more than my own, but leaving my faith in God alone. How I had cried, seeking for peace. How could I change? How could I be born of God, born of God, a new creation as at first, born of God, praising God for the wonder of a second birth. Seeing my life past, how wrong I was, saying at last, thy will be done. There was no voice, no shaking earth, no wondrous light at my rebirth, only a sign marking the chain, only forgiveness calling my name, born of God, born of God, a new creation as at first, born of God, praising God for the wonder of a second birth. Oh Jesus, thou Son of God, have mercy on me, and remember my sins no more, and let my spirit be born of God, born of God, a new creation creation as at first, born of God, praising God. For the one who came to give us second birth.
Thank you, Brother Broderick. Now, with one we've been waiting for,